Class 39.
Class 39, march time, march! Forward, march! I don't know why I live. I don't know why I live. But I live on my own. But I live on my own. It won't be long. It won't be long. Till I get on back home. Till I get on back home. I got a letter in the mail. I got a letter in the mail. Go to war, go to jail. Go to war, go to jail. It won't be long. It won't be long. Till I get on back home. Till I get on back home. Mama, don't you cry. Mama, don't you cry. Baby boy ain't gonna die. Your baby boy ain't gonna die. And it won't be long. And it won't be long. Till I get on back home. Till I get on back home. And home.
Class 39. Seats. Navy Culinary Specialists have a proud tradition of being the heart of the ship and the morale of the crew on board naval vessels deployed all around the world. We serve on ships, submarines, planes, secret battalions, and naval bases. We serve at the White House, Vice President's residence, Camp David, the Pentagon, and the residence of 4-star flag officers. We stand ready at all times to make our significant contribution to answering our nation's call. Every aspect of your training has been designed to instill the skills and qualities deserving of this certificate. You have been through a demanding course which required a great deal of mental and physical stamina, personal pride, and extraordinary team effort. Throughout the course, you have all been exposed to a rigorous training schedule which has prepared you for duty in one of the most demanding and rewarding career fields in today's military. Chief Graciano will present the graduation certificates. Attention to award. First row, right, fix. From the United States Navy, Naval Technical Training Center, Detachment Fort Lee. This certifies that you are a culinary specialist graduate and you have met all requirements to graduate from CSA School, conferred at CSA School, NTTC, Detachment Fort Lee, Virginia. This 24th day of June in this year of 2022. Signed, A.J. Johnson, Chief Warrant Officer 3, Officer in Charge. CSSR Aranda. DDG 110 USS Lawrence, Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. CSSR Agustin, DDG 78 USS Porter, Rota, Spain. CSSR Carrillo, Naval Support Facility, Vermont, Camp David, Maryland. CSSN Cheeks, DDG 110 USS Lawrence, Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. CSSR Christian, ESB 6, San Diego, California. CSSR De La Cruz, DDG 1000, USS Stonewall, San Diego, California. CSSR Dennis, ESB 5, San Diego, California. CSSN Gang Gang, NMCD 1, Gulfport, Mississippi. CSSN Gravely, DDG 90, USS Chaffee, Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. CSSR Johnson, ESB 4, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSR King, Enlisted Sub-School, Groton, Connecticut. CSSR Lewis, LHD 7, USS Iwo Jima, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSR Mambagua, LHD 2, USS Essex, San Diego, California. CSSA Mitchell, EDG 71, USS Ross, Rota, Spain. CSSA Narcisse, DDG 80, USS Roosevelt, Rota, Spain. CSSR Powell, LPD 5, USS Baton, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSN Rios, Carrier Strike Group 10, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSR Rodriguez, LPD 17, USS San Antonio, Norfolk, Virginia. CSSR Salazar, NMCB 11, Hooyah, Gulfport, Mississippi. CSSR Sneed, CBN 72, USS Abraham Lincoln. And CSSR Terencio, DDG 51, USS Arleigh Rota, Spain. During this 5-week course, our Navy students challenge themselves and their peers to grow both personally and professionally. We will now recognize the individual achievements of those students who excelled in both performance and academics. Chief Graciano will present the awards. But this next award is from one of our instructors, Mr. Devaya, retired U.S. Marine Corps, hoorah, for showing great leadership in his labs. These students are CSSR Sneed, CSSR Johnson, CSSR Lewis, CSSA Narcisse, and CSSR Aranda, front and center.
Left base.
Students, all out. This next award is from one of the following students that are given to class leader, assistant class leader, master at arms, duty section leaders, and assistant duty section leaders. These students receiving these awards have shown innovation and dedication to duty, reflecting great credit upon themselves. CSSR Cheeks, CSSR Narcisse, CSSR Powell, CSSR Johnson, CSSR Lewis, CSSR Salazar.
Left base.
Attention to award from Officer in Charge, Naval Technical Training Center Detachment Fort Lee, the letter of appreciation. I want to personally thank you for artistically volunteering to be a student leader, duty section leader for CSA Schools Class 39. Your acceptance of this position displays true leadership, professionalism, and motivation. Your performance was exemplary. You have set an exceptionally high standard of excellence for future class leaders to emulate. Your actions have reflected credit upon this command and yourself. Congratulations On a job well done. Signed, A.J. Johnson, Chief Warrant Officer 3, Supply Corps, United States Navy. Students, fall out. The following award is the Superior Culinary Award. CSSR Rios, CSSR Sneed, CSSR Terencio. Front and center.
Face.
These three students have genuinely enjoyed the whole 5-week process of academics, preparing, baking, cooking, and serving their food. And you will do great out in the fleet. Students, all out. I would now like to present the Hard Charger Award. This Hard Charger Award goes to CSSR de la Cruz, front and center. CSSR de la Cruz is a sailor that's all about helping out his shipmates. Never had to be asked the task to complete, and always trying to go above and beyond for the crew. We know he will be a great asset and a great impact to his command. Student, fall out. The next award that I would like to present is our Honor Graduate Award. This award is presented to the student who have achieved the highest grade point average, which is a 98.4%. This award authorizes advancement to the next pay grade. CSSR Johnson, front and center. CSSR Johnson's performance here at the CSK school, not only with making sure that his products was good to go, and always triple checking with his watch captains or his instructors, but he also academically been holding that standard up. Good job, CSSR Johnson. Student, fall out. And finally, I would like to present the Accelerated Advancement Program Award. This award is given to those students who have excelled each performance evaluation and achieved top 10% in academic standings. The students receiving this award may be advanced to the next pay grade of E4 by his next command between 4 to 10 months after reporting on board. This recommendation waives the time and rate requirement in the advancement exam. CSSN Gang Gang and CSSR Lewis front and center.
Face.
Let's give it up for one more time. Students, fall out. We will now have closing remarks from our officer in charge, Chief Warrant Officer Johnson.
Seats. Morning, motivators.
Morning, sir.
This is the last time. Y'all got to get to it. Morning, motivators.
Good morning, sir.
Talking about that's the energy I need. And that's the energy we need to carry out to the fleet. All right, so I'm here trying to see what advice can I give to you to carry out to the fleet. What can I say to you to empower you, to keep you on the right path, and keep you motivated? I know I tell you a lot of stories over the time you've been here. Let me see. I'm trying to see what story have y'all not heard. Have y'all heard the story about Buster Douglas, Mike Tyson?
Yes, sir.
No, y'all haven't heard the story about Mike Tyson. All right. So, there was this guy named Buster Douglas. Everybody heard of Buster Douglas, Mike Tyson. Everybody knows who Mike Tyson is, right?
Yes, sir.
So Mike Tyson, he was a championship boxer, and he was just knocking people out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know Mike Tyson, the early stories of Mike Tyson, he was just knocking people out. You get in the ring with Mike Tyson, you ain't even last in the first round. You ain't even last in the first minute. Just knocking people out, right? So everybody know Mike Tyson was the man back in his day. There was this guy named Buster Douglas who wasn't even scheduled to fight Mike Tyson, right? But somehow the other boxer got disqualified, so Buster Douglas, stepped in and said he'll fight Mike Tyson. So there was training up. Buster Douglas' mother was a beautician, right? Did hair. So in her shop, she was like, "Oh, my baby's going to beat Mike Tyson. He's going to knock out Mike Tyson." And he was like, you gotta calm down. Like, nobody is lasting in the ring with Mike Tyson, right? But the mom, everybody has a proud parent, right? Somebody's proud of them. And her mother was like, "Hey, my baby's gonna knock out Mike Tyson." He was like, "Mama, just calm down. This is Mike Tyson." No one is lasting in the ring with Mike Tyson over a minute. This guy's a beast in the ring. So, come to the fight, right? But before the fight, Buster Douglas' mother passed. A few days before the fight, Buster Douglas' mother passed. So, they got up to the fight. They were fighting, first round. Guess what? Bang, bang. They're going through it, going at it. Guess what? Mike Tyson hit him, knocked him down. He got back up. Referee said, "You good?" Like, "I'm good." Got back in the fight, you know what I'm saying? Made it to the first round, second round. Kept on fighting. Third or fourth round, he got knocked down again. Got back up. Referee said, "You good?" He was like, "Sure." Nobody had ever lasted this long between Mike Tyson. Like, "You good?" This guy is, throwing them hands. So, got back to the sixth, seventh round, and guess what? Buster Douglas caught Mike Tyson with an overhand right. Knocked Mike Tyson out. Everybody was just shocked. And at the end of the fight, after he won, Buster Douglas won, they asked Mike Tyson, not asked Buster Douglas, "Did you know you was going to win?" He said, yeah. He said, yeah, he knew he was going to win. It was like, how did you know you was going to win? He said, because my mother told me I was going to win. My mother told me I was going to win. So the moral of this story is, like, what is your why? What is your why? Why did you join the military? Why are you here? Why would you do things that you have to do to sustain in the military? So what is your why? What motivates you? Some people will say family, money, new experiences, new environments, right? I want to say that you're all experiencing something new. Everyone here is going to experience something new. It's going to take you out of your comfort zone. But just remember, everyone has had bad days. Raise your hand if you had bad days before. Everyone has had bad days. But guess what? Your percentage for beating bad days is 100%. 100%. Every bad day you have had in your entire life, the time where you think, man, I cannot get through this, you have got through it. Just reflect on it. All the bad times you have had in your life, you have got through it. So you are 100% from bad days. Remember your why, your family, your loved ones. When you go on leave and you're going to be home for your 4th of July holiday, spending time with family and loved ones, bottle it up. Once you get off that plane and whoever's picking you up, or whenever you get home, guess what? That experience, that emotion that you have, bottle it up and save it. Because that is your why. If you don't have a why, hey, find you. What's your why? What motivates you? The Navy is not for everyone, right? You're going to do 4 or 5 years, and some of you guys may take it to 20 years. But if it's not for you, guess what? Use this experience as a foundation for you, so you can be successful in the long run. Use this experience to build a foundation that you can just continue to build on. The glass ceiling is already broken for you guys. You're going to be more successful than myself, Chief, First Classes, any of these instructors, Senior Chief, because we have given you the tools you need to be successful. Just remember, the glass ceiling is already broken. Are y'all excited to graduate?
Yes, sir.
Just remember this. The top of one mountain is the bottom of the next. Guess what? You graduated? That's old news. What you gonna do next? What you gonna do next? Follow this up. Yes, I graduated. Yes, I'm good. That's old news. Top of one mountain is the bottom of the next. So I want you guys to continue to strive. Continue to motivate yourself. And look to the person to the right and left of you. Those are your brothers and sisters. They are there to protect you, to help you out, and get you through any hurdles or obstacles you have in the long run. All right? So, continue to strive, continue to motivate, and continue to just always try to be great. All right? So, y'all got to get into it for the last time. All right? Y'all already know. Y'all already know what it is. All right? So, it's too easy. It's too easy. We got this. We got this. It's too easy. It's too easy. We got this. We got this. All in. All the time. All in. All the time. All in. All the time.
Class 39. Who y'all in the class? Congratulations, graduates. This concludes the ceremony.
Class 39, attention! Forward! March! 1, 2, 2, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 6, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 2 and 3 and 4. You won! 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 A hostage situation. A hostage situation. It started in Iran. It started in Iran. And then the bloody Russians. And then the bloody Russians invaded Afghanistan. Invaded Afghanistan. Hey! Sailors at war. They came to find the wounded.
They came to find the wounded.
They found them in a red.
They found